know that I do different things at different times, and sometimes we all have worries and concerns, and I always turn to my mindfulness practice then. And I think it's really helpful to reconnect with the body and to bring a little bit of distance from what's going on in the mind. And it's really helpful once you've reconnected to remember that thoughts are just mental events created by the mind and may or may not be true. So if you reconnect with the body and give yourself the space to stop and observe what's going on, then it gives you options as to the way that you move forward. And that really helps me if I'm anxious or worried about something. So I'm a really big fan of different breathing techniques, and we can use those in so many different ways. There are really good releasing techniques if you feel angry, where you can just exhale and let that go. There are really good evidence to suggest that by breathing around the diaphragm, it helps to engage the parasympathetic nervous system, and that has such a calming effect that we can use lots of different breathing techniques to calm us as well as to energize. So I always try to focus on one of those breathing techniques, whatever's appropriate, and they really help me. So at the end of a work day, it really depends what kind of a day it's been. And sometimes at the end of a day, if it's been frustrating with the IT like it was yesterday, or if you've done something that's required you to step up and you've got quite a lot of pent-up energy, then I would go for either a run or a really good stomping walk with the dog. The dog is very good for releasing a lot of pent-up energy, maybe frustration. Sometimes when you're angry, the dog loves it when you go for a nice long walk. If I've had a day where I've been sitting at the computer all day and I know that my posture has been quite poor and I'm rolled over a desk, then I think it's really good for me to do some stretching. So I would do some yoga, releasing the shoulders, open up in the chest. That really helps the breathing, and extend through the neck and releasing the neck, because again, that's an area where we can store a lot of tension, and the physical body and the emotional body are very interlinked. So I would stretch out the body, have a really good stretch, do a good yoga session that made my body feel better, and that would make my mind feel better too.